We know how to press. We like to press. I like to be aggressive. I like to rock my rival so that he doesn't come out again or knock him out.
And his record.
Fellas, good luck.
Ward, they've been fighting in your weight class, 168 pounds, two extremely tall super middleweight area for this with the right hand.
Ramirez is the true super middleweight in this fight. Vlasov is more comfortable, he tells us, at 175. He had to concede to a catch weight for this big opportunity.
Through the early portion of his career.
And Ramirez is certainly more polished than Vlasov. Typically at his age, it's the other way around.
Exhibiting great confidence, seemingly very calm in preparation for this big opportunity. Rapidly emerging Russian stars, most notably Sergey Kovalev, who is in the light heavyweight division. Ramirez is hoping to rise to that high level among Mexican boxers, and that is one of the most honored. If he can get to the same, he stands to make a lot of money.
But he's up for the challenge. He's a very humble kid, soft-spoken in his ability.
From Samara in Russia, a city of about 2 million people. First round for both fighters, they've been letting their hands go early on. For Ramirez.
Look for Ramirez as this fight wears on to continue to make an investment to the body. He's a good body puncher with both hands.
In terms of commanding 12, Vlasov only 4 and 10.
Some nice left hook from Vlasov that I think shook Ramirez up a little bit. I don't know if Vlasov. Good inside work from Vlasov.
Ramirez's chin. Now there's a hard left hand over the top by Ramirez and a couple of body shots to follow. Both fighters for the moment have dispensed with the jab, and they're throwing all power. A lot of crooked punches in there right now.
In general, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hit, it's a matter of when.
Now he goes back to the jab and gets punched by Ramirez. Landed right in Vlasov's mouth.
Good body work from Ramirez. Like you said, Jim, earlier, the winner goes on to bigger and better things in this division. Or for Vlasov, the light is the super middleweight division. First fight on HBO, a lot at stake. They're both good shots.
Great straight right. Knocked Ramirez first round. Has done much better than that in the second round.
Vlasov has definitely stepped on the gas in the second round.
Going back to working the jab, couple in a row. Gilberto Ramirez in the black trunks with silver trim. In the blue trunks.
See a nice sequence from Ramirez, a waist straight left because he wants the vicious right hook.
And ever since he was a 13-year-old amateur, Petrochenko, you might remember, of Dmitry Pirog, Daniel Jacobs at a moment when Jacobs had been celebrated as the prospect of the year. Petrochenko is regarded as a great teacher in Russia. Vlasov says he owes all of his boxing career to him after having taken it up at 13.
Vlasov right here, even though both fighters, I should say the pressure is more on Ramirez coming in as the hot prospect. A lot of big things up ahead. I've already lost, I've learned from my loss, and I'm not afraid to lose. So that's the type of guy who, yes, he has pressure, but he doesn't bring that type of ring.
By CompuBox count, they threw the second round. Ramirez was able to up the pace through 20 more. If some of those
got Vlasov's attention, he hasn't thrown.
There it is. Continuing to go to the rib cage, Gilberto Ramirez. And piling up the punishment here in round number 3 against Maxim Vlasov. Vlasov trying to come back to the body, but he does it frequently in the back.
It's good to see a fighter with long arms like Ramirez have the type of
ability to block punches upstairs. Vlasov on both sides.
Hasn't been right since that sequence to the body early in this round. Body and actually getting off and hitting Ramirez.
So it's been a relic of Russia as early on in the fight. Only here in the third round, you begin to get the sense. 25 out of 45 power shots in that round, 56%. Vlasov only 7 out of 29. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Jim, I got it 2 rounds to 1. 20th round, he was very busy. I thought Maxim Vlasov But round 3 was really real good. 2-1, Ramirez.
Vlasov can't sit inside, and he's gonna have to find a way to break the impact of those body shots. He's gonna have to make that adjustment, or it's gonna be difficult for him to last his 10 rounds.
Big Bear, California, in the Abel Sanchez. Uppercut on the inside by Ramirez. Did not train with Golovkin, did not spar with him, used the gym and was in the environment. Another straight right hand lands for Vlasov. He's managed again here in the 4th round after seemingly losing sight of it in round number 3.
He didn't have any shortage of heart or desire. He actually came on late in that. And even though Ramirez right now is still battling, he's still throwing big shots. To Vlasov's credit, he's been on point with that straight right all night long.
The one fighter who beat Vlasov.
I'm gonna hit you back to the body. Off with those kind of shots without answering to the head and to the body.
10 seconds now of round number 4. There is 83 out of 241. Vlasov. Ramirez with a 23-8 connected to chin of ace of the fight. Sliding in.
Unfortunately, Vlasov is not the type of fighter that uses his length and his reach. He likes to be mid-range and even in close, like we just saw right there, and rip shots to the body with both hands. Just wish that Vlasov...
Lead right hand again for Vlasov. Vlasov has that Ramirez seems to have.
He's a tough kid, and you're going to really have to beat him. So good shots right there. Shot right there. And right hand is still in this fight, even though Ramirez is slowly starting to pull away.
Textbook tactic against the southpaw. Throw the straight that one. And that's been his money punch throughout the course of the straight left-handing the jab as well.
I think we got a little... to be bothering Ramirez just a little bit.
We've seen him paw twice with the glove, and now he holds the glove up in front of his face.
What's up? Okay, here we go. The blood woke Vlasov up a little bit. Here we see Vlasov put on a nice exhibition of right hands, right uppercut, another right uppercut to the chin, takes a half step back, straight right to the nose.
Vlasov, 18 punches as Ramirez, but considerably more accurate. And part of that is because he focused on that, it seems.
Yeah, Ramirez gotten his head off center. Anytime Vlasov wants to throw it, he can.
More activity, let's go.
He was backing away, though. There's another solid right hand up the middle for
Can be more deadly with that right hand because Ramirez wouldn't see it coming.
Sights, perhaps surge of promotion that has surrounded Ramirez with 168-pound stars like Ramirez himself down the road. But he'll need some more schooling, or so it would appear, because right now he's getting a little bit of a lesson on straight right hand usage from Maxim Vlasov.
Lessons, tests, if you will, that you need to go through. Cut eye on the way up, and you have to know that you can respond the right way. So this is a good test for him. Everybody's fight, but it's back and forth, ebbs and flows. I do believe Ramirez is up by a little bit, but again, Vlasov is still in this fight.
An eye toward that discussion earlier about the anticipation of someday. We'll show you a little.
So that's what was so.
Harold, how do you have it so far?
5-1, 50. And Gilberto Ramirez is a southpaw, so of course he's walking down Vlasov. He hasn't backed up Gilberto Ramirez not even once. Anyway, 5.
Ramirez 99 out of 265. Vlasov 55 of 170. The fact that Ramirez has thrown 90 more is even more important than that he's landed 44 more.
Ramirez showing that he's a little leaky in certain areas in this ring and in this fight, especially as you continue to grow in this sport.
Yeah, there was on a big stage for the first time with that the promoter might have hoped for under these circumstances.
out where you may get a false sense of yourself, and then you go into a big fight after that and you realize, wow, it's not that easy. Obviously has things to work on for him to learn from.
Of modesty for fighters at this level. 30 wins, 1 losses. I'm just so lucky that I have a trainer like Petrochenko, because on sheer activity and energy, it would appear to be winning the fight. Looking for his 31st consecutive victory as he tries to go up the staircase toward much better competition than he's seen before.
Referee doing it.
More good body shots underneath the elbows of Vlasov.
To the head of Ramirez. Caught him with a left hook that time on the way out the door. He says, give me a second, let me get my breath back.
3.5-inch height of the long jab, and get some purchase with the right hand across the distance, but tries to guard that long stomach.
And like I said, he likes to either be mid-range or in shots. He's breaking out of them, but he's still in this fight. This is who he is, and this is what he's going with in this fight.
And our interpreter, Vasily Osipov, in Vlasov's corner, has told us that the discussion they're having there is that he's out of breath. He's having difficulty maintaining here in Denver, despite having trained for the fight, obviously, and down a little bit. Ramirez on the inside.
Another straight right from Vlasov. Another straight right from Vlasov. His stance, and then the right hand turns into a right-handed jab from the left-hand position, and then he lands a straight left to the head of Ramirez.
Ramirez landed 16 body shots in the 8th round by CompuBox count. Vlasov has landed, or excuse me, Ramirez has landed 86 body shots over the whole course of the fight. And it's that constant investment to the body on the part of Gilberto ahead on the scorecards.
Badly hurt Vlasov, or even stop him, is because he haven't gone to that next gear. And I think that may be shown tonight, at least, that he has one speed and that he can't capitalize.
Only been able to take everything. Ramirez are the ones that appear.
But you'd like to see Ramirez again get the type of reaction. Good step around, good right hook to the body. Not sure what the crowd, in my opinion, entertaining
after Ramirez, but rather have
you need to take a breather. Like you said, we're in Denver, Colorado. It's a high altitude here, and sometimes it's a matter of survival. So if you
mile high, that's why
Ramirez feels the altitude as well.
Punches by our lights with 3 minutes left to go. You have to go in the fight.
Both fighters took some energy, high-paced, as both fighters are trying to close the show in this 10th round.
Ramirez landed a right uppercut from distance. Dangerous punch, but he got it through. To Ramirez. It's been a sensational trilogy so far. Rios winning the first fight by 7th round TKO in an all-out war. First 6 rounds of the second fight were all shifted gears.
Very easy. At this point has a slight edge in this round. We'll see if Vlasov can come back and try to close the show. This is why this sport is so great. Both fighters are tired. High altitude. It's been a high-paced fight in their careers. So they bite down and they continue to fight.
1 minute to go. Hard right hand by Vlasov. Another hard right hand by Vlasov. Lands a left hook as well. So now we know Gilberto Ramirez has a pretty doggone good chin.
Yeah, he's taking those right hands well. He's got
enthusiasm and the the hoopla which surrounds the notion of talk about fights against fighters like Chavez and Price. Show him this videotape.
Vlasov finally comes behind the jab and lands a straight right on the chin of Ramirez. Comes right back and grazes him on top of the head, but that right hand buzzed Ramirez. Another right hand right there. Another left hook right there.
20 more.